Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hillary, and I will be presenting and introducing the fun of the class story about you to you. This is a touching story and inspiring story about a guy who suffers a horrible syndrome which makes him unwanted in many places, like the library, schools, the court, and many more places. His mom accepts him while his dad, on the other hand, is the opposite. His dad doesn't accept him for who he is. So he learns to accept himself and to never give up. How does he do that? Well, he learns how to love himself even through the syndrome. You have to watch the movie to find out. Thank you for listening.
Good morning. Welcome to the Wild Robot. If you are interested in adventure movie, so you cannot skip this amazing story about the wild robot named Ross, who got planted in the island. At first, the animals are scared, but then Ross learned how to survive and even become mom of the baby goose named Brighter. And she making friends with another animal, such as a fox named Fink. But then the company that make her want her back, but she doesn't want to. So now she have to fight to protect she home and she new family. This amazing movie is beautiful to watch with stunning art and this beautiful stunning art. This is a touching story about family, friendship, and the way you find home. Are you ready to watch this beautiful movie? Please come to the room 101. Thank you.
Everyone, get ready for How to Train Your Dragon number 2. This time, this film has an even bigger adventure. 5 years later, Hiccup and Toothless are exploring lands throughout the world. Hiccup's dad wants him to become the next chief, but Hiccup is not sure if he's ready or not. While exploring the new lands, Hiccup discovers a villain named Drago Bloodfist. His main goal is to control all the dragons. But then, during the exploring, Hiccup makes a shocking discovery. His mom, aka Valka, who he thought is dead, is actually alive. She's been saving the dragons and bringing them into the secret ice base. A huge battle begins, and it causes a huge tragedy between Hiccup and his family. Now Hiccup must step up, lead his people where humans and dragons can live in peace. This movie has a bunch of amazing moments, or emotion moments, and an epic dragon fight.
Get ready to soar with How to Train Your Dragon. Tonight, we're taking flight with How to Train Your Dragon, a thrilling adventure that turns Viking legends on their head. To meet Hiccup, an unlikely Viking teen who, instead of slaying dragons, befriends a rare night fury who he names Toothless. This heartwarming bond reveals a world where, instead of dragons being monsters, they are seen as friends. But their secret friendship is tested when they discover a massive threat. The fearsome Red Death, a dragon threatening all others to attack the Viking city of Berk. How to Train Your Dragon is a breathtaking story about courage, friendship, and seeing beyond assumptions. Get ready to see amazing animation, epic battles, and a journey that will warm your heart. Are you ready to learn how to take flight? Buy the tickets at room 104.
Life here is amazing. Just
high recommendations. Your student teaching abilities were outstanding. Excellent. What made you decide to go into teaching?
It's all I ever wanted to do. I feel like I was born to teach.
Why choose it?
Everyone. So yes. So what's the movie that you watched? Okay, How to Train Your Dragon. Okay, good. So I'm going to move around and ask some of you to talk about the movie. Okay, so let's start with a volunteer. Okay, yes, here we have Yuki. So how are you today?
I'm good.
You're good. So which character do you like most?
Hiccup.
Hiccup. Okay, why?
Because he trains the dragon.
Okay, and which character do you hate the most?
None.
None?
None.
Okay, you like everyone?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, by the way, what was the movie about?
Dragons.
Dragons, and what's with the dragons?
Train the dragon.
Okay, good. So, good, thank you, Yuki. Please sit down. Can I need one more? How are you today?
I'm not very fine.
Okay. So what was the movie about?
The movie is about dragons and Vikings.
Okay, Dragons and Vikings. And which character do you like the most?
What? Toothless. Toothless.
Okay, and why?
Because he's cute.
Because it's good. And which character do you hate the most?
I don't hate anybody.
You didn't hate any. Okay, good. But by the way, what's the central conflict that Hiccup faced in the movie?
Number one is his family.
And then?
The Red Death. And second guy is the Red Death.
Yes, good, good. So overall, was the movie great?
Okay.
Okay, if we're going to rate the movie, 10, the highest, 1, the lowest.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Okay, good movie review then. Okay, good. Thank you, Leah. How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine. Okay, so what was the movie about?
It's about the dragon and the Viking.
Okay, and which character do you like the most?
Maybe the black dragon.
The dragon. Okay, why the dragon? Out of all the characters there.
Because it's very cute.
Okay, and which character do you hate the most, if you have one? No. Okay, now, would you recommend the movie to your friends for them to watch?
Yeah.
Okay, now if you're going to rate the movie, 10 is the highest, 1 is the lowest, what score would you like to give it?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10, so yes, a good one. Well done, Lucy. Good, good, good. Okay, so good morning, everyone. So, by the way, what was the name of the movie?
The Wild.
Okay, The Wild Robot. Okay, now, I am going to move around. Or if you want to be the volunteer, I would really appreciate that one. Okay, I'll be asking some questions about the movie. Okay, so let's start with the volunteer. Vin?
No, I don't know.
Okay, Vin, please stand up. Okay, Vin. What was the movie about?
The Wild Robot.
The Wild Robot. What happens in the movie?
A robot gets stuck on an island.
And what happened in the island?
The animal thought the robot monster.
Did the robot meet somebody in the island?
Yes.
And who's that person or animal?
You see the octopus.
The octopus. Only one.
It's not the otter.
The others. What else? Is there anything else?
Yeah, there's a fox and the little geese.
Okay, yes. So, which character do you like the most in the movie?
Robot.
The robot. Why?
Because I see it every time.
Okay, because.
And then you watch that movie.
Oh, okay. And is there any character that you hate in the movie?
Yeah, the final scene.
The what?
The final scene.
Oh, the final one. Okay, those robots that attack the island, huh?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you hate them?
Because they look like the one get robbed back.
Okay, yes, I agree. But now, Vin, if you're going to rate the movie 10 as the highest, 1 as the lowest, what score would you like to give the movie?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. So do you think that it's a really great movie?
Yeah.
And would
then you watch it.
And would you recommend it to your friends for them to watch as well?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, good. Well done, Vin. Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm happy.
You're happy? Okay, so what was the movie about?
Oh, the Wild Robot.
The Wild Robot. Okay, and why it's called Wild Robot?
Because I love the robot and all the animals.
Okay, you love the robot and all the animals. Okay, now.
And I hate octopus robot and mega robot.
Ah, okay. So now, which character do you like the most?
Because.
No, which character do you like the most?
I love a robot.
The robot. Why do you like the robot?
Because it's very kind, protect animals, and animals protect her.
Yes, yes. Now, do you hate any of those characters?
But I hate octopus robot. She's very mean.
Ah, okay, good. By the way, why do they call Ross the monster?
Because
Because she's not a robot. They thought she's not a robot. She's a monster, but I thought she's a robot.
Okay, now do you like Ross a lot?
Yep.
Yes. Now, Apple Ben, if you are going to give that movie a score, 10 is the highest, 1 is the lowest, what score would you like to give it?
1 billion.
Oh, 1 billion! Over 10! Okay, do you think it's a really great movie?
Yes!
Okay, good. Well done, Ben.
Because I'm very excited.
Okay, so, hello. So, my name class, what was the name of the movie?
The fault in the class.
Okay, good. So, how was it generally? Is it good?
Funny.
Yes, okay, good. So, now, I'll be moving around. Or if we have volunteers, that would be great. Okay, and then I'll be asking questions about the movie. Okay, so for our first one, any volunteer? Okay, happy? And then Kai. Okay, how are you? Happy?
I'm good.
You're good. Okay, so happy. What was the movie about?
The movie is about a kid. He called that Mr. He has many titles like Mr. Papa. When he is young, he had many titles like Tita Baba, Hunt Macabre. His mom called Honey, and he named his Fred.
Brad.
Right.
Brad, so he's got a lot of names.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, which character do you like the most in the movie?
Brad.
Brad. Why do you like Brad?
Brad because he had one episode to rap because he just do the hard to him, but he do the hard work. He hard work to find a job. The application.
Ah, okay. So
the teacher, when he is young, he had a tolerance, and everyone just love him. Everyone friend, and he had a younger brother. I don't know his name of younger brother, but he plays so much with his younger brother, and her dad had another woman.
Okay, good. So I got one more. So how does Brad's Tourette syndrome affect his daily life? How does it affect his daily life?
Everyone like him, and he feel when he want to do read, he don't like read, and when he want to do like test, and number people or watch people, it just made like 1 hour, but he can do like more than 1 hour or 3, 4 hours.
Okay, good. Now, if you're going to give a score to that movie, 10 is the highest, 1 is the lowest. Like, what score would you like to give?
8.6.
8.6. Okay, so
Not wild bit.
would you recommend this movie to your friends?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you, Happy. Thank you for your time.
Russell.
Okay. How are you today? What? You good?
Good.
Okay, good. So, Amy, what was the movie about?
About a guy named Brad.
And?
He has Tourette.
Tourette. Okay, good. So, which character do you like the most in the movie?
None.
None. Do you hate the characters?
No.
No. Okay. So now, how does Brad's Tourette syndrome affect his daily life?
It usually interrupts him while he's talking, so he can't control it. It makes other people surrounding him feel uncomfortable because of his Tourette, and usually he can't apply for a job because of that.
Okay. How about his ability to learn and interact with others? Did it make a big difference in how he learns and interact with others?
I think it's not a big deal for him because he knows how to control them by ignoring the Tourette and just talk
like a normal person.
Okay, good. So now, one more. If you're going to give your rate to this movie.
9.
9! Okay, so do you think it's a great movie? Would you recommend this to your friends? You think it's great? Would you recommend it to your friend?
No.
9 is a great score. Okay, well, anyway, thanks. Good. So, what was the movie about? What was the movie about?
It's a romantic.
Or romantic movie?
Yeah.
Okay, and who are the characters in the movie?
Bobo
And Brad.
and people in movies.
Okay, now, which character do you like the most?
I like that Bobo because he carry full of wisdom for Bobo because he Toronto.
Okay, now, if you're going to give a score to that movie, 10 is the highest, 1 is the lowest, what score would you like to give that one? What score would you like to give?
Normal people within 1 hour, but Bobo within 2 or 3 hours.
Okay, but again, you're going to give that movie a score. 10 if you like it, 1 if you don't like it. What score would you like to give that movie? From 1 to 10.
I like 1.
1? You don't like the movie?
No. I like 10.
10. Okay, good. So 10 is, it means that it was a great movie. Okay, thank you. Thanks for your time. Everyone. Alright, so what was the name of the movie? How to Train Your Dragon Part 2. Okay, good. So now, I'm going to ask some students. Okay? So, give your thoughts about the movie. Okay, so, volunteers. Oh, we have volunteers already. Okay, so let's start with the girl at the back. Okay, by the way, how are you today?
I'm good.
You're good. Okay, so, what was the movie about?
The movie was about a boy named Hiccup, and he going to protect the dragon. He has one best dragon, and he said is his best friend. Name is Toothless.
Okay. Now, which character do you like the most?
I like Toothless the most.
Why?
Because when the big dragons make other small dragon don't like Hiccup and his friends, but and Toothless is one of them. But when Toothless said that, but when Hiccup said that Toothless is his best friend, so Toothless is going to being Hiccup friend and fight to the bad guys.
Okay, now, is there any character that you hate in the movie?
Yes.
Who?
I hate the one who make the make the big dragons and make us be this and make us not a good guys more.
Okay, good. So, now, if you're going to give a score to that movie, or rating, 10 is the highest, 1 is the lowest, what score would you like to give that movie?
I will give it 7.
7! Okay, now, would you recommend that movie to your friends? For them to watch?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you for your time. Well done. Okay, so...
I'm good.
You're good. Okay, so, Kairos, what was the movie about?
About the dragon.
Dragon? What happens with the dragon?
How to Train a Dragon.
How to Train a Dragon. So was the dragon trained
Yes.
properly?
Yes.
Okay, now so
They found a secret.
okay, so which character do you like the most in that movie?
Also the Toothless.
Toothless. Okay, why?
It's cute.
It's cute. Oh, all the dragons are cute. Any other reasons why?
Huh?
Any other reasons why you like Toothless? Because it's cute. That's it. Okay, now, how a character that you hate from that movie?
The big monster.
The big monster. Why? Why it's always the big monster? Why? Why the big monster?
Because they destroy everything.
Wow, yeah, agree. And now, what is your favorite part of that movie?
When the Toothless fight the dragon. Fight that monster.
Okay, and the scene that you don't like the most? Which part? Maybe the end of the movie? Which part do you hate the most? In that, which scene?
I'm thinking.
Yes, take your time.
The part that guy steal all the dragon.
Ah, okay, good. Now, if you're going to rate that movie, 10 is the highest score, 1 is the lowest, what rate would you like to give it?
8.
8, okay, that's the highest score. Now, would you recommend that movie to your friends?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well then, thanks, Carlos, and thanks for your time. Good job.
Thank you.
Hey, how are you today?
I'm good.
You're good. Okay, so please come forward. So, what was the movie about?
The movie was about training a dragon, and there's two main characters,
Cool.
Hiccup and Toothless.
Okay, good. So, which character do you like the most?
I like Toothless
Toothless. Oh, 3 Toothless now. Why?
because he's friendly and cute.
And is there any character that you hate?
The mean people.
The mean people. Yeah. Why?
Because their land exploded and ruined it.
Okay. Now, which part of the movie do you like the most?
I like the part when Toothless and Hiccup saved their land.
Okay. And is there any part of the movie that you don't like? Oh, you like everything. Okay. Now, if you're going to give it a rating or a score, 10 is the highest, 1 is the lowest, what score would you like to give that movie?
A 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Oh, that's a high score. Now, would you recommend the movie to your friends? Yes. Okay. So, would you like to watch that movie again? Okay, good. Thanks for your time. Well done. Participation. Okay. So, yeah, goodbye, everyone, and hope to see you again. Bye.
Chúc mừng tất cả các bạn học sinh của mình nha, với lại tất cả các bạn mà đã tham gia vào cái đợt tuyển dụng như được tuyển dụng vào cái hãng phim VASS, và bây giờ là mình sẽ lên để nhận cái phần lương của mình trong cái hoạt động sáng ngày hôm nay nha. Thứ nhất bạn Angelina, cô đọc tên bạn nào mà đó lên. Rồi bạn Sandy, Jennifer, Bobby, John, Anna, Lisa, Kitty, Carlos, Hillary, Henry, Leon, Danny, David và Daniel. Các bạn tham gia vào các vị trí sáng nay á, cho hãng phim VASS á. Rồi, chúc mừng các bạn. Rồi, mời cô lưu ý lên cho tiền lương cho các bạn sáng ngày hôm nay nha. Rồi, đội hình mình đứng đẹp luôn nè. Cảm ơn tất cả các bạn rất là nhiều.
Hillary. Em sang cho Minh, lớp 7, em lấy phần thưởng cho các em.